Hello everyone, Steven here from Cardboard Coalition, and today I figured I would give you a crowdfunding coverage, and this is on DC Superheroes United. You might hear me say DC United a lot, but DC Superheroes United. And if you could see in the background here a little bit, I have it set up. I put some of them out. The other United, it's all Marvel United, but all the other United stuff that we have it all. It's sitting way up high. We're just waiting for the multiverse stuff to come in. But that is all Marvel stuff, and today we are talking about DC stuff. I have a cartoon that wants to get involved. So let's go ahead and look at this. They've already hit their funding, right? Goal reached in 27 minutes. Good enough, right? They're already over 500,000. 19 days left to go. As of recording this, tomorrow there will be a live stream from CMON. I think it's the first weekly update for the Kickstarter. But they launched this yesterday. So you could also catch the pre-launch. It's recorded, but you can catch it on YouTube. Like I said, tomorrow, as of recording this, but the time you guys watch this, it's already been played, so you're not going to be able to see it. There'll be 2 videos up. So if you're kind of interested in what's in the game, what comes in it, you want to hear some of the developers talk about the game, you can see that. So what is United? I almost slipped up. DC Superhero United. It's a co-op game where you're fighting against villains. In this case, we see it's 1 to 5 players, 30 minutes, and ages 14 plus. All right, so hopefully you guys don't mind the scrolling a bit, but I can show you right here kind of what goes on. For the most part, you have a villain that you're trying to beat up. You play as superheroes. Villain has cards that come out. Superheroes have cards that come out in order. As you see here, we have a Batman, a Superman, a Wonder Woman, then the Joker. The other thing is that you can share the little emblems down here. We won't get into all that. I'm pretty sure we did a how to play this game a long time ago. There's the little emblems down here. You get to share the card immediately before yours, so on and so forth. There's some extra things to do. Save civilians and beat up thugs, right? Defeat some of the stuff. That's basically how the game plays. So this one is obviously in the DC universe, right? Let's see if we can scroll down where they'll show everyone. I guess we're going into the pledge level, so we're going to wait on that. I have a cartoon attacking my leg. She's just attacking my leg. All right, so we're going to have to go through the pledge levels, I guess. I was hoping to find... All right, let's just skip it. Let's see if they'll show us. There's spoiler. Cartoon just keeps attacking my leg. There's the how to play the game and stuff, right? You can check all this out on the website. I will put a link down in the description. All the kudos the game's got. Yes, it's a great game, amazing game, love the game, yay game. Here we go. So here are the heroes that we'll get in this game. It's a modified Justice League setup. I'm assuming they're going to come out with the Green Lantern core box. But there's no Green Lantern in here. We'll see in a minute, though. So you have Superman, you have Batman, you have Wonder Woman. There's your Holy Trinity of DC Comics. You have Flash, yes. And then you have Cyborg. I think this is just a popularity throw-in. He is part of the Justice League. I'm not saying that. But you have a whole bunch of like the original Justice Leaguers here, and then Cyborg. So, it's all right. And Cyborg. Oh, sorry, and Aquaman. Sorry, I forgot Aquaman. Right? Aquaman, my favorite character, or whatever. I can't remember what that kid says. He's my favorite. All right, so our villains, we have the Joker, right? We have Darkseid. Some people say Seed, it's Darkseid. I don't know why they didn't make his own box for him, but there you go. And then you have Cheetah and Lex Luthor. You know, I would think they would use some of the bads that are... he fights everyone, obviously, but you have a Batman bad guy. You have a Wonder Woman bad guy. You have a Superman bad guy, right? You couldn't throw in... I guess Cyborg doesn't have one that I can think of off the top of my head. But Flash, like Mr. Cold, right? Something like that. It would be interesting, but there you go. So you also get 10 locations now instead of, I think the games used to come with 7 or 8, and you use 6 of them, right? You got your villain board, right? You got your cards and stuff like that. And you got lots of little cardboard tokens. All right, So let's go ahead and go over the stretch goals so far. And this is what I'll do in the updates. I'll try to run you guys through the stretch goals so you guys can tune in and just kind of see what stretch goals have unlocked. This is something that's added to one of the pledges. We'll jump to this later. I'm giving you guys a spoiler as we scroll through. They don't set this up really easy so I can kind of talk through it. They want you to pledge first, and then they'll talk about everything else. So let's go in the order. The top is the latest. I know these are the first ones. So we have Gleek, Janna, Zan, Wildcat, right? Black Mask. So we've gotten 4 heroes. These 3 are Kickstarter exclusive. Well, they all are because they'll tell you right there, but they come with the different game ones. Kind of see over in the picture here. If you get the main one, you get these 3 characters. You get the expansion, which we'll talk about. You'll get Supergirl, right? Black Mask. Complication challenge, I'm assuming it's just to make it harder. You have Blue Beetle, Booster Gold. That's a fun team right there. Then you have Black Manta. There's Aquaman. He's a big villain. You could have had that for Aquaman. Mara. You have Parasites. It's Superman guy. He's kind of popular, I guess, more recently. Red Tornado. Very awesome. We have Gorilla Grodd. I always call him Gorilla Gord, but I think it's Gorilla Grodd. Superhero and supervillain cards. We have Black Lightning and Despero. That is as of almost 10 o'clock on Thursday night, July 11th. I guarantee by the time I wake up, there's going to be some more added. Martian Manhunter is our next hit. I think we're almost there if you look at the funding to get to Martian Manhunter. All right, so now we've said that. This is a coin. If you followed in the beginning, you get it. If not, you could pay $5. They haven't explained how it works in the game yet. All right, so those are the stretch goals. Let's go over what I told you guys. Let's go over the pledge levels, and then I'll get into that expansion that comes in one of the pledge levels. So, boop-a-da-boop, boop-a-da-boop, boop, 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 scrolling, making everyone sick. All right, so they start with the normal one. All right, so Super Friends Pledge. This is the base game for $65. Plus, if you get this, you get these unlocks. These guys right here, right? You get all the other stretch goals, but you'll get these guys right here. It's the Power Twins, Zan and Janna. If you haven't read DC vs. Vampires, he gets played very wrong in that one. It's nice, one of my favorite scenes, but very wrong, right? And then you got Gleek, the little monkey, right? Plus all the stretch goals. You guys can have fun with this. People broke it down. They were trying to say these are all the stretch goals they're going to unlock because certain figures, like that's Wildcat back there, the figures fit into this. Meh. All right. Then you have the Titan Pledge for, what is it, $35 more. What is the Titan Pledge? Go figure. You get that Titan expansion. So what comes in the Titan expansion? You get a big Trigon, right? You get Raven, Starfire, Deathstroke is one of the bad guys, Beast Boy, and Robin. You already have Cyborg, right? He's part of the Justice League kind of box, or the main box. We'll just call it the Justice League box. And then is the Kickstarter extras. Power Girl, they did her wrong a little bit, but you guys can figure out why. So, not my Power Girl. Anyways, so the interesting thing about this is it actually brings an addition to the game. Trigon you can't beat. He's kind of DC's devil, kind of. But you can't beat him. You can just thwart him and make him go away. And then I do remember Deathstroke's thing, and I did remember it. Now I can't remember off the top of my head. He plays differently than other characters because he is just a bad assassin. I don't know. Maybe there's some cards that play, and he'll play different depending on what cards you use with them, things like that. So it brings some different stuff to the game. So that's basically it. As of right now, I will update you guys because they'll do updates, or you guys can check them out yourself. As you see right here, there's 28 of them. Yeah, 28 updates already. They do updates, but I'll keep up on this every week. I'll kind of put out a video, let you guys know all the stuff that's come out so far, added on. So the one thing I would say with the cost thing, I mean, you could listen to me, but this is what I do. We bought all of regular United. We bought all of X-Men, right? We bought all of Multiverse, and we got Spider-Geddon, which you bought separately. I think DC is going to do the same thing. I think they'll, instead of doing two-wave, CMON. They always change how they want to say it. CMON does straight to retail. You can get like an Amazon or anywhere. But yeah, and then we have all the expansions. I didn't put it down. We have Multiverse coming. So you don't have to completely take what I say is like you should buy it or not. This is what I would say. If you like Marvel United and you like that gameplay, the simple, quick, plug and play, you like DC, then go ahead and pick it up. Telling you guys what level to pick it up. The one thing I will remind you guys, at 65 or 100, you're still getting all the stretch goals, but at 100, it adds on this expansion. And if you haven't followed a Kickstarter before, or especially CMON's, there is going to be a all-in that'll probably cost somewhere between $350 to $450 would be my guess on this one. Somewhere about right there. There's going to be an expansion a week. This thing's going for a little bit longer than normal, 20 days. Probably an expansion a week, and maybe some extra characters here or there dropped in. At least an expansion a week, right? And it'll slowly build up, and you'll be able to get that. But right now, I mean, you could check it out if you're interested in this kind of stuff. It's fun. It took me a minute to buy into the chibi stuff. I actually didn't get the full Marvel United, the first one, until the X-Men came out, and I finally pulled the trigger. So that one ended up costing me and Resmon a decent chunk of change. But we've played it actually a lot. It's very easy, plug and play. They are fun painting the miniatures. The chibi, for some reason, when it's a human face, I don't like it. Like Batman has a mask on, it's fine, but Wonder Woman's face is kind of going to bother me a little bit. And the weird thing is Joker's face to me is fine too, but it's because he's all crazy. It's just interesting. So if you like the art, check out the gameplay. If you're already into Marvel United, this gives you some DC stuff. Of course, they're not going to say it's compatible, but if you sit there and you look at, let's see if I can pull up where it shows the game stuff. If you've played Marvel United, this looks very similar. I don't think there's anything that stops Batman from jumping in against, Red Hood. Why did I think Red Hood? Red Skull or Ultron or Strife or anyone, right? Because it's going to be kind of the same play cards, and you play off the person next to you. So they don't say it crosses over, but if you're interested, there you go. And like I said, I'm going to stay up on this and try to make sure. Now I will do a weekly, like this is the new characters that have come out. It'll be a lot shorter than this one. Hopefully this one stays about 15 minutes. I'm not even sure because I'm not looking at the time of the video. But I will keep you guys informed on this stuff, so you guys can stop by here if you want to see what's going on. And of course, you can check out CMON. They do a weekly sit rep report or whatever where they talk about the stuff they've shown already, and they always do a reveal for the next thing that they're going to put up. So if you're interested, check it out. I will put a link to the Game Found campaign in the notes. I'm Steven with Cardboard Coalition, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.